Okay, we've let the sensor dry out pretty good. Now we're gonna basically do the reverse of what we did. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug it in just because it's just a lot easier for me not to get my hands in tight places and bust my knuckles and everything else. Make sure that it is snapped. You can see right there, it snaps on. It's not loose. I got a good connection. And I'm gonna simply sit it back down in and tighten her back down. You don't want to lose these screws. So imagine if I dropped one, I probably would not find it. I'm using a magnetic bit right now to kind of assist, but I don't trust it. I still hold them pretty good. Just gently, just tighten it down. You don't have to tighten it real hard, just gently tighten it to get a good seal around it so you don't get air around that sensor. Let the sensor do its job. The way I figured it, I could probably save myself some money by cleaning the sensor if that's the issue, rather than the sensor actually being bad and giving bad readings just because it's dirty. I ended up buying the tools to do it, of course, because it's not a typical tool to have around your shop. Now it is for me. But the reason I chose to do it that way is I'm going to have to buy that bit anyway, because if that sensor needs to be replaced, I'm not going to pay a mechanic $70 an hour to replace that. It doesn't matter if the job only takes 15 minutes, they're going to get an hour. All right, so anyway, it's on there. I'm checking again to make sure I've got a good connection. All right, so I'm going to reinstall the cover, which is lining it back through here and putting it over the oil tube section. Of course, I left a cap on here. It's just easier to keep up with. And then you basically screw it back on and it locks. You can see it's locked in now. It's not going anywhere. My next step is I'm going to turn the car on and let it run a little bit. And if the code is still on, I'm going to use this, which is an OBD2 reader that I bought off of Amazon. I think I paid 30 bucks for this one. It works with a smartphone. You connect it via Bluetooth. I think I was on there the other day looking it up for a friend of mine, and I think we found the same one for 25 bucks now, so they're getting a little bit cheaper. So what I'll do is I'll run this for a while. I'll hook this back up if it's still showing the check engine light on, and then I will turn it off, and I will drive the vehicle and restart the vehicle. Approximately, it depends on which code it is. It usually takes anywhere from 25 to 50 miles. But if it throws the code back, then I know my cleaning was unsuccessful, and I will just go buy the sensor and install it the same way that I just did in the video. All right, well, this is Mayo Tech, and we certainly appreciate you looking at us, and I'm going to finish up my beverage of choice. Y'all have yourself a good day.